welcome you all to another episode of Bhavan's Education to Home, a novel initiative from Bhavan's Middle East in association with Janam TV. Myself, Mahesh Iyer.
I am Sarita Umesh.
And I am Rekha Ravindran.
From Bhavan Smart India School, Kuwait, for you all.
Today, let us continue Class 10 Science. From chemistry, metals and non-metals, and carbon and its compounds we will be discussing. From physics, magnetic effects of electric current, human eye and colorful world. And from biology, heredity and evolution, and our environment. These are the chapters we will be discussing in detail. What about physics, Rekha?
The important topics of the lesson, magnetic effect of electric current, can be grouped as 4. The pattern of magnetic field lines around different shaped conductors such as solenoid, circular loop, straight conductor, then right hand thumb rule also. Second, the force acting on a current carrying conductor and Fleming's left hand rule, electromagnetic induction and Fleming's right hand rule, direct current, alternating current and domestic electric circuits are the important topics of this lesson, and there are a lot of activities given in the textbook. Give importance to those activities and you have to clearly know what are the observations of these activities. Coming to the second lesson, human eye, the structure of human eye and its different parts and functions. Then some important phenomena related to light, scattering of light, atmospheric refraction and dispersion, rainbow formation also should be learned thoroughly.
Thank you, Rekha. If we check chemistry, the chapter metals and non-metals, properties of metals and non-metals, both physical and chemical properties are important. Physical properties of metals you have learned in class 8. And chemical properties, some of them you have already learned in your first and second chapters. Now, a few very important properties are there in the third chapter. It's just a continuation of first and second chapters. Then the basic metallurgical processes you have to learn, then corrosion and its prevention. From the next chapter, carbon and its compounds, the versatile nature of carbon, covalent bonding in carbon compounds, then the homologous series, different functional groups, nomenclature of different organic compounds containing different functional groups are very important. Then the different types of organic reactions like substitution reaction, addition reaction, elimination reaction, all these are very, very important. Generally, so many questions will come from this area in your board exam. Then about the ethanols and acetic acid or ethanoic acids chemical properties, that too very important. The properties of ethanoic acid actually you are doing in the lab also, that means it is a part of your practical syllabus. From biology we have 2 chapters, heredity and evolution and our environment. Mahesh sir, could you list out some important topics from our environment?
Sure, Madam Sarita. Our environment, a very recently developed topic. Our environment means we should know something more about our own environment. In this chapter, what is ecosystem and how we can live in balance with the entire environment, ozone layer depletion and waste production and different types of waste, and how can we manage all these kinds of waste and safe disposal. At the same time, how can we recycle it to make the sustainable development goals. Sustainable development goals, SDGs. There are about 17 SDGs which can be easily attained, achieved by each and everybody. We all are directly or indirectly responsible for this pathetic situation of our Mother Earth. Climate change, biodiversity crisis, what all things. Let us all come in unison. Let us all work in coordination to save our Mother Earth by doing Save Soil project, climate change projects, recycling the kitchen waste to kitchen compost, and plant more trees to get our oxygen everywhere. Let us all work to save our Mother Earth from this pathetic condition by attaining the Sustainable Development Goals. In the chapter Heredity and Evolution, we should learn more about Mendel's experiment on pea plant. What is monohybrid cross? What is dihybrid cross? What is test cross and back cross? At the same time, why we all resemble to our parents, which is called as heredity, and why we are all varying from our parents, which is called as variation. Heredity and variation constitutes the most interesting chapter, genetics, that is heredity. In evolution, we will be studying about how these advanced, more improved organisms had formed, have developed from the primitive organisms, and Darwin's evolution theory.
Hope you have got a clear idea about the focus areas from these lessons. Now coming to the weightings of science for the board examination, physics, chemistry and biology have a weighting of 25, 25 and 30 respectively. Periodic classification of elements and sources of energy are the deleted topics. CBSE has released the question paper pattern for the board examination 2022-23, where 40% of the questions will be competency based questions, where MCQ, source based questions, case based questions and any other type can be asked. 20% of the questions can be objective type questions and the remaining 40% will be descriptive based questions.
Children, you should give equal importance to practicals also. Lab records have a prominent weightage in your internal assessment. In chemistry, finding the pH of different samples and find out the nature of different substances like acidic, basic or neutral, properties of acids and bases, different types of chemical reactions, the cleansing capacity of different soap, then properties of ethanoic acid. These are the important practicals that you must do in chemistry.
The practicals from physics are finding the focal length of a concave mirror and convex lens, refraction through a rectangular glass slab and a triangular glass prism, verification of Ohm's law and finding the effective resistance of parallel combination and series combination of resistors.
In biology, different parts of an embryo of a dicot seed, binary fission in amoeba, budding in yeast and the structure of stomata, the peeling of a leaf and carbon dioxide is evolved during respiration. These are the practicals from biology. Thank you very much for your patient listening. Hope this episode was very much useful, informative and educative to you all. We express our gratitude to Bhavan's Middle East and Janam TV. Thank you.